and could the real Sheffield Wednesday please turn up at the weekend? It'd be nice, because it was naff.
Hello, people. How are you all doing this evening? I hope we are doing well. I hope you're all doing well. A 7 for Jacob, an 8 for FWSC, JL867. Hang on a moment. Let me just tweet this. And I will try and keep this a little bit more not as ranty as I did on Monday night with the game, but I still might go there. But before we start, I need to say this now. Hey, FWSC. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Jackson. Hey, Jez. Hey, Jacob. Hey, Sal. Keeper has a must win. No excuse from the players. Yep, I agree. Seeing a few comments saying Joe Pugh's standing for the under-20. Maybe, you never know. You never know. Even on the sub bench, it might give them a kick up the backside they need. 21 people watching, 10 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate it. One of the things I want to turn around and say here right now, before I start the stream, I have seen the entire social media go, Danny Rule is the person that needs to go. It's Rule's fault. It's his issues. It's stuff like this. I don't want to see any of that in here tonight. I'll be honest with you, I don't. Because the only people that are to blame for this were the players on the pitch. I have seen stuff from mates who were Middlesbrough fans who were saying Danny was screaming at them to stop playing out from the back, and they weren't listening. And that something is unacceptable. You listen to your gaffer no matter what. Even if he's saying this, you listen. And the thing is, Danny has done a lot right in this short time that he's been here. A hell of a lot right. And the issue I got is he's going to make some mistakes. He's a young, new manager. He's learning his trade. He will make mistakes. Here's the thing. Back him. There's only one person to blame for this start for the season. If you don't have all the off-field antics we had in the summer, you're probably able to have a little bit more of a cohesion season. Evening, Barry. How you doing, mate? Evening, Jacob. Evening, Daz. I have calmed down a lot from yesterday, but I needed the rant yesterday. It's very, very rare I have a ranty video. I think I did about 4 last season in close to playoffs, and I got very ranty, and they normally do very well, actually, ironically. Evening, Ryan, how you doing? But Danny is going to make mistakes. When he first came in, we were 13 points adrift. We all, pretty much most of us, thought we were going to be done by Christmas. No one thought we would still be in a fighting chance from 3 points in it. Goal difference don't mean jack shit. Our goal difference is fucked. But we're still 3 points in it. It could happen. I personally don't think it can. I think we're a little bit too far gone. But it all depends which Wednesday turn up. If we had the Wednesday that we know that went on that 4-match winning streak, who knows? Plymouth could get dragged into this. They just sacked their manager. They got their caretaker in charge again for a couple of games. I have to say, yesterday Plymouth had a touch of mutiny about it. Is everything okay in the dressing room? I think everything is okay in the dressing room. I think the issue is, Jez, they switched off. And the thing is, the one thing I got is, I think there's some players who are itching for contracts and they want the security. Danny ain't giving them jack shit until this is safe. Role is not the problem. Players need to step up and prove they want to stay in championship. I agree. This is the thing. I don't get it. In any other line of work, crap managers stay in jobs. Good employees get sacked. In football, shit players stay in a job. Crap good managers get sacked. I've never understood this. And I'm not saying Sicko good. Evening, Morgan. How you doing, mate? I'm not saying Sicko deserved to go. Sicko should have gone after the league game, but didn't. Here's the thing. Yesterday was a calamitous errors in playing out from the back. Akin can't do it. Akin is not a ball-playing centre-back. He's just shown it. He's too slow. He doesn't think quick enough with the ball at his feet. He just doesn't. If Marvin Johnson scores that goal, we went just past the post, you might have seen a bit of Middlesbrough having to fight a little bit. But here's the thing. We didn't show anything after that. It was all them. Nobody had anything going. Bannon did his usual run around and chase everything. Hey, Jackson. And chase everything. And that's what we expect. We expect Barry Bannon to do that every time. But it can't just be on Barry Bannon. Will Vokes was decent at time, but he kept on chirping off. One of these days, he's going to get sent off for saying something. But Reece James, for whatever reason, isn't getting picked, Barry. I don't know. I know you bring it up every time, every stream. And I don't know what to say. He's not getting picked. I don't get why he's not getting picked. Maybe there's something he doesn't see in training. Maybe he doesn't train well. Maybe he deserved the chance versus QPR. We might be down, Justin, but that's not what I'm here to talk about. If we play that, we are down. The 3 points in it, you never know. I still personally think we probably are down. I think there's not enough to come from it, sadly. I think we've done it. We should be thankful where we are. We're still in the hunt to Danny. We are indeed. 37 people watching, 13 likes. Get those likes up, people. I much appreciate it. I'm putting myself through more trauma, reliving yesterday's game. The problem yesterday, playing out from the back, well, they had 3 players from kickoff, hounding down the player with the ball so many times. We were lucky not to concede from the mistake. True. Eden J, Danny's not too happy with the player. Danny, the one for me, mate. Same. How many reasons why did he didn't get picked? No idea. We need to get the ball out of defence as quick as possible. Agree. It's very interesting today as well that Dawson played in the under 21 game. Poofy and Co did really well. It sounds like they did really well, Poofy and Bruno. And it will be interesting. But if we're going to play this out from the back, we're going to have to be smart. QPR won't let go. No, they won't. You're right. QPR will go for this. They'll see us as a wounded animal and go for the kill. And people, if you watch our things back, people know how to play against us now. We get it out of the back. We fuck about with it. You pressurise us. You get the ball. In that game, there were so many balls in midfield that went begging. They went begging constantly. No one could call for a pass. And when there was a pass to be on, no one made the run. No one made the run. Ian, John, how are you, mate? More importantly, I hope you're doing well. I ain't seen in a while. I know why, but I hope everything's good. Bannon needs a telling. He can't keep walking around like Eve Messi trying to... Yeah, but the thing is, when he's doing that, he's trying to get people out of trouble. And the thing is, I think in that point, the person who's trying to get out of trouble needs to step up. Danny needs to change his formation too. We hoofed the ball up to Danny and Ugbo, but there was no one to offer support. Here's the thing. When we were hoofing the ball up, it was interesting because nobody was near Cads. Cads was doing a lot of work and running up top, and there was nobody, and I mean nobody near him at all. There was no one near him at all. You thought of his dad then, Mike. Diaby, if not good enough on the ball to play out from the back. Agree. I'm enjoying a much-needed week off, mate. So this week is good. Oh, nice one, mate. We almost hoping on the other results at time. We can't afford to hope on other results. That's the problem. If we hope on other results, we're bollocked. We're absolutely bollocked if we're going to rely on other results all for the rest of the season. We can't do that. Ian, how are you? I always call Bailey by his dad's name. Don't worry, I've done it a couple of times. Generational thing, innit, Mike? But the thing is, for me, I don't know what team he puts out at the weekend. I don't get it. I saw viral football where a goalkeeper name got the ball smashed in his... Yeah, it's a fake video, mate. It's done for entertainment. It's a comedy video. We need to try something different, something that no one can expect. True. Same as everyone down the bottom, mate. We fear the worst from our own teams, don't we? We do. The thing is, no one saw Rotherham getting a win versus Millwall. And the thing is, Plymouth now sacking the manager could be the best thing for him because it seems like he lost the dressing room and the way he wanted to play. 45 views, 15 likes that we won't find out, but I'd love to know the players who tell Danny to... We'll never find out, but it will be interesting to know. Something I could probably find out, to be fair, but I'm not going to. But it's that whole situation with that. It's interesting with that kind of thing. let's face it, it's been a very poor. When you look at the starts of Josh Windass, has been away to face all season. Barry Bannon had only 1 assist all season. He's our veteran. Thing is, the team's very lacking in youth. It's very, very lacking in youth now. And it needs a complete rebuild in the summer. It needs a complete rebuild. This summer's rebuild will be massive. If we stay up, he might be able to do a better job than he did in the January transfer window. If we go down, I suggest you look at people lower down in League 2, maybe looking in Bundesliga 2. Probably Gasserman, Johnson, Volks. Maybe not Volks, actually. It probably someone like a Gasserman. I don't think it's a Johnson. It could be someone like a Hendrick. Do you think Danny and his battle staff will go if we go to Martin? I don't. Because the way Danny's talking about pre-season and transfer lists for Championship and League One. You do not talk about a pre-season if you're going to be buggering off at the end of it. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't talk about it. You wouldn't be talking about where you're going to go for pre-season. The thing is, if we go down, there might be a club that comes in and say, hey, we're going to give you a load of compensation for him. And then we accept the compensation and then he goes. But I don't think he'll go in that sense as him walking. Where's all the money going to come from next season? That will be down a massive... A lot of our wage will come down next season. Our wage will come down by a hell of a lot next season. I don't know where it'll come from, to be fair. I hope you're right. He has the fan point. He does. You also can't come into your first job, then go down and then piss off. No, you can't. It doesn't look good. I hope you're right. Gatham was awful. He had to literally did nothing or gain. Didn't want to rough back supply. Yeah, he really... I think he got a brunt of the... I think he got the brunt of some of the criticism from Danny, and for good reason. For good reason. He really has. Hi, mate. Hope you're well. But if we're down before the last game, it's the effect a lot. I think I always expect a lot of following. Glenn, there's always a lot of following, whatever position we're in. Look at the Derby game. We had a large following for that, and people thought we were going to be down then, and we did go down. No, that feeling, mate. The season for us have been an utter car crash. 6 different managers, technically, the whole Rooney thing, and now we bought Lampham New Stadium. Yeah, what is that situation with your Lampham New Stadium? Sounds interesting. Let's put it that way. In the summer, we have got Dawson, Volks, Iorfa, Gregory, Palmer, Baz, Reece James, I believe, Awitway are all out of contract. Josh Windass out of contract. Deshaun out of contract. Diaby will be going back. We've got Michael Smith for another season. There's going to be a lot of money coming off that wage bill in the summer. If Chansey wants us up, he will give Danny all the power and the money to rebuild team. He will. Hey, Punk, I'll be listening to you, but not measuring. Okay, mate, that's fine. Not too bad, mate. Hope you're well too, mate. If we give it all our... Try again. If we give it our all and simply don't have the call, I had no issues, but it's now a running joke. I agree. Bernard, if you want to keep, I love to keep him. Sounds like a big commitment if the worst happens. It's a massive commitment for him. Like, if you want to know how next season's going to be in terms of players, Michael Smith, Patterson, Delgado, Valentine, Awitway, not Whitway, fucking hell. Femero, Charles, Masaba, Gasserman, and Bailey Cadamartri are the only players who have got contract till 2025 and longer. They are the only ones who have got contract till 2025 and longer. It will be a massive rebuild. If I keep Bernard and I offer Windass, I'll take a pay cut. Bannon, if he takes a pay cut, and maybe we already kind of know Bannon's already staying. We already know Bannon's already staying because it's already been said by Danny that he's staying. It feels like the team don't give a toss, just like the previous relegation team. I think they give a toss. I think they're just not. Yesterday, they just showed they couldn't get up. for it. And that's the issue. I think mentally some of these players are so used to being in that thing. 100% agree we need a complete rebuild for next season, regardless if they're in League One or the Championship, especially players that will fit Danny's diet. I agree. I love the Bernard bouncing along to it yesterday. Be careful not to, you being told. It broke last week. The club purchased the Birmingham Wheel site. It's probably 48 plot. They want to build a huge multi-purpose stadium complex like City 10-year plan, basically. If it worked, good luck to them. Good luck to you. We need to link with the senior team with the Prem and try and get some young loans, and Gregory should be on the bench at least because he feels like he could nick us a goal. I agree. Hi, Jake. I hope you're okay. Luckily, I did not see the game, but my dad said we are going down. He most positive however, but how bad we... Thing is, I got the thing is game by game, but after yesterday, it does feel like we're down. I don't see where we're getting the point from in the next games. You've got QPR, you've got Norwich, you've got Stoke, you've got Blackburn Rovers, you've got West Brom, you've got Sunderland. I don't see where the points are coming from that with the last 3 results. 4 results. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 results, sorry. The last 4 results. Swansea, we should have got something. 100%. And we just can't finish. That had been the story of our season, all season, is that we don't finish teams off. Whenever we got a chance to finish teams off, we just don't. I finished early to watch the game against Borough, which I did overtime rather than watch this. Right, I'm going to say this now. Glenn, stop now. I have said this to you time and time again. You said this every single week. Stop. Seriously, stop. I had this with you last stream. And you're doing it again. Stop. I don't give a shit what Sunderland Facebook page says. He got a contract till 2025. If they want him, they'll have to pay for him. Simple as that. If they want him, they will have to pay for him. And from what I've seen tonight and recently, do you really think Sunderland are going to do it? Sunderland are getting hecking bottom. They're already in talks, like John said. And that well knowledge. That Heckingbottom could probably be in before the end of the season. Really, stop. We've had this already. Yes, he's in contract. Yes. If someone's in contract, you have to pay compensation. We had it with Thingy. We could get someone from Sunderland. They lost 5-1, maybe. Stoke, good shout. Evening, Lou. We got finally 4 wins at least. It don't look good. Fastening seatbelts, I agree. We are so unpredictable and normally negative as hell, but I wouldn't surprise me if we beat a higher place team. I agree. I'm not too bad, GES fan, not too bad. I watched the under-21s. Their numbers, it was number 7, number who played for us. Look, fans. That is Poofy, and I can't remember either one. Really good, very good. Plymouth hasn't gone for Colin. Plymouth have gone for their caretaker manager. Neil, what's his name? Delfwith? What's his name? Neil D-Wish. D-Snip. D-Snip. He's not gone there. They've gone for Neil D-Swift. He was their caretaker manager beforehand. That's who they've gone for this time. I thought they would go for Warnock, but I think they're going to just see where they are and then get someone in till the end next season and go from there. And I think that's probably a smart move for them. I really do. I think that's actually quite smart. They've taken the director of football until the end of the season, and it means there's no chance of Warnock, which I think in the situation they're in, kind of thing, is interesting. Warnock said he would have taken a caretaker role at Argyle, but I think they've got a situation. They have to be careful. Glenn, how is Heckingbottom a car craft when he got Sheffield United promoted? I don't get that. Heckingbottom is actually very good in the Championship. Very good. Danny Rowlandson using the side we could do the League One. Doubt that'd be the league and the Papa John Trophy. Yeah, true. Plymouth Rotherham game this Friday is huge. I don't win. If they don't win that, I'm trying to see them getting any more points. True. What's other teams running like? I will have a look. Heckingbottom is seriously underrated. He's a very good manager. And that I hate to say that because he's managed Leeds, he's managed United. He's actually very good. You don't get team promoted without being a bit decent. Right, let's have a look. Who had their running? I know there's somebody who had their running and it was easy to find. It's just saying Flags a lot. Yeah, he did. And he played for us as well, didn't he? It was the Wednesday week who that had it. I'm going to nick that a minute. Where was it? Give it a minute. Where is it? Someone had what their runnings is for everyone. Where's the running for everyone? Here we go. No, that's not it. Oh, poop. Hang on. EFL. I'll find it. Don't forget Herring days at Barnsley too. Did well, they did. I'm not happy with the situation, mate. I travelled back and forth to what that, and I did the better. I know someone who lives in Bur, and he went to through and he's done. Everyone travels everywhere. Right, Glenn, I'm going to put it this way. As a football fan, you are not entitled to a victory. That's not how football works, and you know this. You're not entitled to a victory. That's not how it works at all. You go, you pay your money, and you see what happens. That's how football works. And people travel up and down the country who can't afford it and still go. That's the thing, mate. Yeah, if you're done, you're done. Fine. See you next season. If you're not coming next season, enjoy football. But here's the thing. What's he meant to do? I'm just going to say this, Jake. What's the point in putting faith in on Saturday after watching that? You do. I'm not putting faith in. I think they've got to do a lot better, but you've got to put a bit of faith in. Because if you don't, you might as well give up watching football. Every week you've got a chance. Every week you've got a chance. That's it. Even if you're playing shit, you've got a chance. That's the thing for me. Every week there is a slight chance. Not much, but a slight. Not in the form they're in. I won't say they are in the form they're in. If we're looking at now, we still got, what? Millwall, Birmingham, Plymouth are the ones we're probably catching. Now say what you're going to say, mate. You can say what you want to say, and I don't have to agree with you or disagree with you. Kind of thing. Say what you're going to say, but if you don't, just say it. Just say it. But what I'm saying is, in football, you're not expected to go to every match and think you're going to win. If you're going to do that, it'd be boring. It'd be boring every week. And you can't say a comment like that and not say it. So, say it. Plymouth have got Rotherham, QPR, Leicester, Stoke, Millwall and Hull. Rotherham have got Plymouth, West Brom, Swansea, Birmingham, Bristol and Cardiff. Birmingham have got Leicester, Cardiff, Coventry, Rotherham, Huddersfield, Norwich. I think it's Blackburn Rovers who have got the worst running. Huddersfield Town have got Millwall, Preston, Bristol City, Swansea, Birmingham, Ipswich. Where Blackburn? So I can nick their result. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Blackburn that got a tough running. Yeah, Blackburn got Southampton, Bristol City, Leeds, us, Coventry, and Leicester. We like having debates. It shows everyone has opinion. I agree, Jacob. That's it. Been going since Essex, since 97. And if you think we're bad now, yeah, we've been a lot. QPR is all about chair. You're keeping quiet and you've got every chance, but they do have some other good players still. I agree. I do agree. What gets me, Jake, is all the players have been hushed on social media. They've all had a good look at themselves, especially Bannon and Gatton. I think they have been kind of told to... They've probably also been told not to go on social media. 56 people, 19 likes. Get the likes up, please. Blackburn are really only one more win away from safety. That is the issue with them. If they get I think at the minute, they get a point next game, they're out of it. And then it's all between Plymouth, Huddersfield and Wednesday to try and get out of it, ideally. It's going after that 21st spot. Agree, Jay. You can't go to a game and think you're going to win a game. I think our players actually think that, to be honest. I agree. Glenn, just put your opinion in. Go for it. Wednesday aren't... Nah, Glenn, we're all Wednesday. You're more than welcome, mate. Yeah, he is, exactly. I agree, Jay. You have to... I agree, Jay, and you've been saying it for a while now. Goal different may have hurt us. Yep, I agree. Let's hope we do not leave it till the last day of the season against London and getting bad memory. I don't want that. Derby all over again. Fletcher's the answer. What's Huddersfield running? I can tell you, mate. Give me a minute. Where is it? I've got it somewhere. Give me a moment. Huddersfield running is as follows. Millwall, Preston, Bristol City, Swansea, Birmingham, and Ipswich. Okay, my opinion on Danny Röhl is new manager is learning his trade and will rise to the top job. To the top. He don't start with Liza and isn't that something I've been saying all season, Glenn? I've said that about anybody who's seen Danny Röhl knows that he's going to be good. And I said that. That is what I said all season. I said you don't get to be where he is without picking up a thing or two. Kind of thing. Fair enough. No, he's a good manager, mate. He's a good manager. Let's be real. It's all between Huddersfield, Plymouth, Wednesday. Although part of me feels like our losses to the Blackburn game. I think it's going to struggle. Bottom three, Wednesday, Huddersfield. It could be a Yorkshire treble. We are in trouble. We're also banging trouble, mate. We will get nothing at Leicester. So much on the home games against Cardiff next week. Yeah, Fletcher isn't prolific. He's not. He really is. I agree, Glenn. What do you think about his signing? Fair enough, mate. He's confident. He's a confident manager and will, with good support and staff around. I agree. If we don't get to safety this season, I don't see Danny. How? Right. How, GFWSC? When Danny said all through this season, since he come in, if we go down, he's going to stay. You don't talk about pre-season and talking about signing for next season with two lists and go to your head of recruitment talking about next season signings, if you're not going to stay here. You just don't do it. You don't do it. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't be talking to your head of recruitment about next year's signings. You just wouldn't. You wouldn't be planning a pre-season where they might be going. So, colour me stupid, but I don't think that's what you do. If you know you're going, you wouldn't be planning. Like, seriously, you wouldn't plan. You leave it for the next guy. And I think Danny will only go if somebody buys him out. That's the thing. I only think he goes if someone buys him out. Off topic, but have you seen the buying document with Danny? I have. It's very good. Pervader and Upper decent. Beadle not own keeper and Pedersen reserve judgment. Beadle very good. Beadle is good, but he's 19. He's a young'un. Jacob, as Punk says, he isn't planning for a pre-season if he isn't saying, as you can see, saying you want to build something. Yep. I'm just worried about it, Jake. I fear he could leave. I don't think he could. Very rare German managers. Yeah, Rachel, he's under contract till 2025. He got a contract till 2025. He had a 2-year deal. Very rare German managers leave until they... it's very rare they leave. I'll put it that way. They normally see out their contracts. Only way he doesn't stay the Chansiri factor, he could easily fall out with him and could fall out with himself in a phone box. Exactly. The one factor in this is Chansiri. That's the one who will fuck it up if he does. If Danny leaves, we get really going to take him as a manager regardless. Like Jake said, he's planning for next season, pre-season training. To me, that isn't leaving. Jackson, I didn't say that. Sorry, that will be FWSC, not Jacob. Is Danny on? Yep. Glenn, if Beadle will... I think Beadle will be off in the summer. He has progressed so much from us, and his time at Oxford at Wednesday will be a prem thing. Well, Beadle will be off in the summer. He's transferred. No, we've not. He contracted. Sorry, to Brighton. I think we could see Brighton loaning him back out to us. If we go down, do you reckon Peter Charles? Maybe. Makes sense if we have a pre-season in Germany, especially with the Euros. It does indeed. Positive thoughts, though. Imagine what we could do in League One under Danny Rule structure, free flowing, fast in football. Agree. I love to have a director of football, but here's the thing with that is Chansiri doesn't want one. Dawson have been kicked in the teeth, 2 promotions, and when things go wrong, I'm not the biggest fan, but he deserves better. Dawson's situation's a weird one, Glenn. He never really settled under any proper manager. That's the issue. I think he's going to have the same situation that, what's he called? Joe Wildsmith had. As soon as he left to the... left to go to Derby, he's better. 49 people watching, 22 likes. Get those likes up, people. I would much appreciate that. If you could also like the stream at 22 likes, it helps a lot. Also, if you want a super chat, you can do. Everything go back in the channel. And you can become a member. $4.99 is the lowest tier, $12.99 is the highest tier. I send Patterson back to Swan if I were you, but I'm biased on that one. Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, I can see Charles being number 1 with the way we next season. I agree. If we actually do survive, or person want to forget this season ever happened. The only good thing about this season, if we survive, is literally Danny Rule. That's the only thing. Can I start a conversation here with the account for Wednesday this year with Chansiri bringing in Danny and paying a decent amount for his staff? I reckon Chansiri start. The thing is, it's a start, but he needs to carry on. You need to carry on. That's the thing. It's a start, but you need to see it through. Joy that and Pedersen. Glenn, I tell you, great. Can see Dawson going to promotion chasing League One club next season. Definitely I can. As a Birmingham City fan, would love for us and SWSC to stay up. Have always had soft spot for you for Bart William Day. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you for joining me here and just talking all things football. I kind of really want you guys to stay up a while, actually, to be fair. I think what's happened at your club this season is very Birmingham. No offence. And I think when youth got you in 6th, I think you were all thinking, we've got a chance here. And then your owner decided to go for brand over footballing. And that's what screwed you. Agree, Jay. We need youth on low, reasonable wages and a new contract for Danny. And I think he has to turn a corner. Yeah, I agree. I have a young family and I'm going to focus on the girl from now on. It won't stop me being a fan, but I'll pick... No, that makes sense, mate. That completely sensible. When you're a young father and you've got young kids, that's what you do. You prioritize them, their your importance. Football is your escapism, but your main focus and importance is your family. Which make complete sense. And I think a lot of people pick and choose what matches they go to when they've got that. For some people, they got the money to go week in, week out and then take the kids with them. Some people don't. Some people pick and choose what matches they can do. You keep following in your own way. That's fine, mate. It doesn't make you any less as a fan. It doesn't make you any less as a fan. This is the thing. I don't think people have that. We'll go down, rebuild, come back second season with Danny, Raw Squad, and pick the lead from there. We'll see. We'll see. We're all talking like, the thing is, what should do a very Wednesday thing from last season and stay up by the skin of our teeth? I don't see it, but it's a very Wednesday thing to do. Wow, it's already 7:30. This dream has gone fast. Wow. I've been back to mum since she had a mental health at the only time I catch up with her. Oh, I hope she does better, mate. I hope she does better. Not good that you got to deal with that as well. So, thing is, family, I tell to people every year, and every time they say football getting too much, if you're getting to the point where Wednesday causing you issues, you walk away. You walk away for a little bit. There's no harm in that. And make sure you look after yourself, though, as well, mate. Your girls, your missus, make sure you look after yourself and everyone else. I have a monster and a gluttony cube. I mean, a 6-year-old and a baby, and I'm being slobbered on after he pooped again. Again. Oh, Jesus. Sorry, darling. That's not good. No, we thought we were going to be Peterborough, but it happened live on TV. Exactly. Will Danny Style work in League One? You know what? A lot of that style is starting to really do well. Quick one. How are you, Jake? Health-wise and family too. My health fluctuates up and down, to be fair, mate. I still have anywhere from 60 to 300 seizures a day. So that's not going to go anywhere soon. I think I've fractured my toe recently. Family good though. Little Un's getting very, very confident with his head movement and doing well. Mrs. has just finished the uni degree and she's just waiting on the results now. And she smashed it over the last 4 years, so that's all good. And my eldest is just happy on life and really good. Thank you, mate. How are you, mate? How are you, Martin? Our family. Happy with what I've seen from Danny Roll regardless of what league win. Yep. Me and you sometimes, class, don't we, mate? I know you don't mean any offense by like. We always had this conversation afterwards. You'll send me a message and I'll be like, it's fine. It's what happens. It's how it happens. It's how it goes. And that's the beautiful of football. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. It doesn't matter if we agree or disagree. At the end of the day, we all want the same thing, and that's Sheffield Wednesday to do well. I hope that God forbid we go down more, can we come through with some smart freebie. Danny is a manager we have cried out for many years, and we have him. Hope he stays for years. Same Jackson. My wife did a business management degree, and we were going to have things set for shirts, hats, mugs, tumblers. Still happening. I'm working on that this week, kind of thing. I'm going to desperately try and do it this week. I've just not had time to sit down and record stuff. I had an issue yesterday with family situation, and didn't have to do that. I've got to do a podcast for the Talking Wednesday pod tomorrow with Jack, and that should be up probably tomorrow night, Thursday. It's all right, mate. We've all got on. I'll be running the club in a few years. Yeah, she'll do that. Hand or head, what do you think? Head. Head says we're down. Heart says we may nick it. Heart says we may nick it. If we lose this weekend, we're done. For me, we need 4 wins to stay up, and one of the most easiest wins we could have got was against Swansea. Oh yeah, she's 100% the brains of the operation. I'm just the mouthpiece. I'm just a stupid mouthpiece who just talk rubbish on football. What the hell is that? Tail never fails. But here's the thing you got with everything that happens. Everybody had us down by Christmas. Everyone, the media, fans, our own fans, had us down by Christmas. Danny Rule came in when we were 13 points behind. He's had us out the relegation spot once for all of 35 minutes, and that's only because we can't defend back the corners. Can't wait to see the Talking Wednesday pod review. Yeah, it should be good. We're looking forward to it. He got it within 1 point. He got it within 1 point. It's back to 3 because of the loss. A manager that can come in and take a 13-point deficit and get that team playing again when they've not won all season, when their arses are on the floor, is huge. I think 48 points is safe. With your goal difference, you may need 49. I agree. I think the goal difference knackered us. We're going to be looking back at games such as Huddersfield 4-0. Huddersfield 4-0. The 6-0 Ipswich. The 1-1 Swansea. The 2-0 Middlesbrough. The 4-0 Millwall. Let's have a look here. Do you think Port Vale will stay up? I don't know. I haven't actually. It's going to sound bad. I did the League One show on Sunday, so I haven't actually seen the table yet for League One. So let me have a look. Table, where are they? Possible. It'll be between them and Burton, whoever goes down. Yeah, the 0-0 versus Watford as well. Had to do some community volunteer work at Rotherham United Football School today. Were painful, but I earned charity point to donate amount for charity of my choice. Oh, cool, mate. Some players' attitudes and commitment is not good enough. They need to change their mindset and have pride. Agree. I think we will beat QPR this weekend. I think the fans will behind us, but we can do it. It's like you said, if we lose this weekend, we will struggle. I agree. Have a good one, Lou. Have a good one. The form suggests the two in real trouble are Huddersfield and Plymouth. Plymouth fixtures look okay to me. I still don't think Millwall are out of it. I don't rate them at all. True. I hope same in the players are out, all the things after Huddersfield. Yeah, the thing is, we had everything out and we went on a massive run, didn't we? The hammering at Southampton. I don't actually use the hammering at Southampton because Southampton are a different beast. I expect to get hammered by Southampton. You look at the wage bill, you look at the wages, you look at how they are. Yeah, Rotherham got a win, a lucky win, but that's the thing. 46 people watching, 24 likes up people. Like I said earlier, Punk needs to stop playing out from the back and the stupid goal kicks. You're right. You are right. I agree. And the thing is, Danny in that game was screaming at him to stop. Sundal again losing to those around us. Agree. It can be difficult, but it would be a very Wednesday thing to do. The annoying thing is the games that we look like we could have won are the games that we have either lost or drawn. And that's a very Wednesday thing to do. And the games where we look like we should win, we normally should lose, we go on and win. This week is big around the club because the players know what's been said now. The manager's said it. 45 people watching, 24 likes. Like 4 wins on the bounce. He needed to make up the last 4 games. The thing is, when we went on that 4-game winning streak, we all wrote off Leeds and Ipswich and gone, it'll be what it is kind of thing, right? And we've done that. And we got to write them off because they were shit. Swansea, we should have got all 3 points. Both scores that goal. Scores that goal which hit the crossbar. You're thinking we've got more of a chance kind of thing. And you probably go into the Middlesbrough game looking better. You're looking better and more confident. There's an air of anxiety with this club at the minute. And when they're playing, you can tell. Oh, give me. Sal Bowley, the goalkeeping coach, he should be helping Danny out by telling him to stop as well. Agree. But when it's in a game, I think it's very much on the manager to do it because it's only the manager who can be in there now. Why do we do goal kick where Akin passes the ball to Beadle, then kicks it back to him? Why isn't Beadle passing the ball to the defenders like every other team? I agree. Akin can't play it at the feet. Velocity playing out from the back and playing need to go out the window now. Win ugly and make it difficult for teams to win. Really need to do in a back 5 will be good for the next game, I think. Do you think Swansea game deflated them for the Borough game? A little bit. I think it did a little bit. But I've also said when they play crap, when we have to do week in, week out, one game, too many games week in, week out. And that's what worried me when we got Norwich and then Stoke. Sometimes we are the best in them big games. Back to the wall, look at Peterborough. It's weird. In those big games, we do tend to sort out being the best at being in those games. And it is weird like that. I'm not going to lie. It is very odd when we go into those situations like that. When the back's up against it, we do better. Now, here's my thing is that needs to become the norm in every game. We have to go into everything now, like thinking like we got a 4-0 deficit. I like how you mentioned only manager can be in the technical, but every time I watch Newcastle, Jason Tindall, yeah, that's because Jason Tindall liked to be Jason Tindall. The thing is, what I noticed in that Middlesbrough game was how many times Danny was going back to the analyst, going, "Show me that again, show me that again," and she's going, "Show me that again." Not naming or shaming any player, but who do you think needs to rise the morale of the team? It could have come from Bannon, for starters. He's club captain. Palmer as well. Senior players. So if you've got senior players, they're the ones who should do it. I think, I'll say it now, I don't think Hendrick should be anywhere near this team after him coming off laughing. I think Hendrick might have been one of the ones who we were saying asking to play all the time, kind of thing, because he didn't do anything. It could have come from all of them in the collective, though. Volks always gets animated. Volks, that's the thing. You can tell Volks is trying his best. And I think Volks is one of those players, if he tries too hard, he goes off his game. Where if he's just doing normal day-to-day thing, he's fine. I think it was into leader, Glenn, sadly, something we like desperately abuse. We do a little bit. The problem is when it's not going right, Barry Bannon's style of leadership is just shout at everyone. Where some of the best leaders in the world in football don't shout. They just go up, get your head up, and go again. And they're quietly going, "Come on, let go." Bannon, on the other hand, screams and shouts at everyone, and I don't think it works. Pervader is always trying to bring yeah, he is. Always. The team morale, the fan morale up, trying to get them going. I think Pervader starting next game will be a massive boost. If we can get Pervader, Windass, and possibly Deshaun playing next game, it's a big boost. As much as people have been critical of Bambo, I don't think Bambo did too much wrong in that game. Pato's a very good motivator. But I've been saying this since the Coventry game where he got injured. We miss Pato the most. We have missed Pato the most because he gets in at people. He gets in people's faces. He does that pressing that we were doing really well up until Christmas, which suddenly disappeared. Him and Cads had a good partnership, and it worked. Pato will get people going. Pato will go around and go, "Come on." And he'll have a good giggle on that. He'll wind people up. He'll wind the opposition up as well. Volk shouldn't have been booked for the challenge, but his passion got him booked. Yeah. Volk went in the book because of him just showing that it wasn't a free kick. Ironically, the real leader we have was 16-year-old kid. Sometimes happens like that, though, doesn't it? True captain goes with players and sorts with players and has a calm attitude. I'm missing too, but has anyone watched? Pat YouTube channel is awesome. He's doing some more fishing soon as well, apparently. He was good on comms in the last home game against Swansea. And it sounds like he's ready to go. It does sound like he's all but ready to go and be ready to get things done. Which is what we need. Like I said, if we can get something properly done in the in the next couple of things, I will be happy. I love to sign Pervader. Bannon is a leader who leads his play rather than his mouth, it appeared from the outside. He does, but he can sometimes have an issue where he'll be a bit too shouty at times. The last time we were relegated before the last game of the season was early 2000s when we won 7-2 at Burnley. True. I love to sign Pervader. The thing is, I've seen some people go, we won't sign Pervader even if we go down. And I think there's a possibility you could. Just because of how he bought into what's going on with Danny. He wouldn't have to move. He could stay where he is in Leeds, kind of thing. And he's a free agent in the summer. He'll have a lot of other choices, don't get me wrong. He will have a lot of choices. But if he's already feeling like he's already loved by the fans as well, that could be a big way of doing it. Yeah, it is. He's a free agent in the summer. And that's the thing. I think that's a huge thing that could happen. I really do. Is it a bigger reboot if we go down or is it if we stay up? If Moro comes back, I suspect we'll be in for Pervader if we stay up. I think you probably will be if he comes back. From what people have said, Mowbray possibly been told to stay away from football for the near future. Kind of thing. I think Mowbray is one of those things where I think he may be done managing. Kind of thing, which is sad because he's a good manager. But I think I disagree. Vernon lost the crucial yard pass and they're giving the ball way too many times this season. He's outside looking in though, Yeet. He's then outside looking in from an opposition fan point of view. I don't see him as myself, just my opinion. I don't think he's coming back. The contracted, Glenn. It's very, very simple. The contracted. Unless someone's going to come in and pay stupid money for them, the contracted. That's a good shout there, Jacob. That's a very good shout. The contracted. Fader and Birmingham, he'll choose. I don't know. He may even take Birmingham. If Birmingham are still in the championship, he could take them. You don't know. For the final game, take Pato over Windass. Yep, I agree. Here's the thing with it. Big one, Jake. Thanks for your info and updates on the club. We love keep doing what you're doing. Appreciate it. Great. Off to put kid to best. Cheers, Martin. Have a good one, mate. I think Masava and Gusser may have offers. Here's the thing. They might have offers, Yeet B, but each player has a 20 and 30% sell-on clause. So whatever we get, if Chansiri wants to make a profit, double it. Double it. Because that's what it'll be. Our problem is that Columbus International, they might not want a League One player in their team, and I may be wrong. It might be. Jackson, here's the thing I got here with that. I think Pervader faked that injury to not go to Colombia. I think he knew he wasn't going to get played, and I think that's why he's done it. He will pick whoever had the paid the most, make football mercenary these days. He's not wrong. League One is a tough league, as you know, and well from our previous stints, it is very. I agree there are high potential players, Jake. Personally, I think Gassama starts on Masava because Masava is a good impact. Masava's a better impact sub than Gassama. The difference is, though, Masava does the tracking back. Gassama doesn't. That's the issue. Gassama needs to get Masava's tracking back to work. Hey, Danny, how you doing, mate? Hope you're well. I think that's the thing there. He needs to get the tracking to... he needs to get the thing. I personally think that when he came off versus, I think Robin will challenge next season, they may not. Have a good one, John. It won't be too long till I'm done, to be fair. They may not, Glenn, because they need a big rebuild. And I don't know how much Tony Stewart, their owner, is going to put into it next season. They're going to have to be canny. The thing they got is they got another thing like Warren. Len Richardson knows how to get out of League One. You have a good one, Jackson. The problem with Sarah and Gatland, neither of them can pass the bloody ball. I agree. I agree with that 100%. Neither of them can pass the ball. They're a bit crap at that. Then again, nobody on that game could pass the ball at the weekend. So it wasn't just them, sadly. Even they lost, even though they lost, rather than have a decent match. They do have a decent match. Wrexham will be a big fish with Renault money. It will be. They're always going to be a big fish anyway, whatever they're doing. 36 people watching, 25 like. Can we get that to 30? I'd much appreciate it. I am probably going to be nearly done soon as well. Gatham must have been important for. They've been very good. I won't lie, they've been good, but they're not. Our issue again this season is we have inconsistent players. They're not consistent enough to give week in, week out, and that got to be the thing. I think you look at the summer and the lack of a pre-season caused us to really struggle. Our pre-season was naff. It was a manager coming straight from. I think Gaston need to keep still young players. To be fair, they've done okay. We can't expect too much. I agree. And they're both on big contracts. They're both on here till one's here till 2028. One's here from 26. On the way back to Midland, mate. Just in Derby, waiting for the bum train. Oh, nice one, mate. I'm glad I've been able to keep you company on that one, mate. Gatham as well will be star players in League One. If they do it, they need to bulk up the pair of them. Because in League One, they will get bullied off the ball. Gasama won't get their heads up and pick a pass. They both like to run with the ball, and that is an issue, Paul. And welcome, Paul, by the way. They both like to run with the ball and not look for the pass. And Masaba and Gasama have both been very greedy at times with the ball in terms of going for a shot when there's a pass on. If they look up just a little fraction of the pass to someone, I can count on both my hands how many times they both missed the opportunity to get it to a player instead of going for the goal themselves. They square it to someone else, it's a different story. Look at what Paveda did for Ugbo. Ugbo was in a position to score, and Paveda should have actually got the goal himself because he had chance to shoot. Masaba, plodder when not in possession of the ball, doesn't do a great deal. Yeah, he started to do really well at tracking back, and recently he started to just let his head drop a little bit, which is annoying. Sometimes it's better to watch the grassroots. Yeah. Still young, though. They will need to get their heads up with experience. I agree with that completely. I think experience is key for those two. Very much so. But here's the thing. We will see what happens. All I can guarantee you right now is that this channel won't go anywhere. I will keep covering Wednesday, even if we get relegated to League One, even if we stay in the Championship. I am building a good community here, as we have been for many, many years. I just recently I'm on the road to 4K subs. Hopefully I can get that by this time next year. And we keep going. We have these discussions. We have these talks. The last game of the season, Debrief, is going to be interesting. I will probably do a season review video and then do a season review live stream. So we have a best of both worlds. And I know someone will go, oh, the season review is this, and this. Will you be excited next season? I hate it when we're in League One last time, but the moment the football season starts come around again, I get excited. I get excited for it because it's football. It's following my club. It's games. It games of football. Jake, you could do some more Euro. I might do that on the roundup this week. Gatham won't do his share of getting back to help out either. He takes Johnson or Bannon out and for him. Yep, I agree. Let me know in the chat. I'll do a poll on the community section. Euro Truck Stream on the roundup on Friday, if you want. It'll be more me checking shit, but I might do it on the roundup on thing. Just the better way of like just something else visual. Went the mobile polar club ever. I agree. But right, that's it. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube videos with my other half. Spend some time with me little one, and I will see you in the next one. There'll be a video tomorrow. I haven't decided what it'll be yet. Whatever comes. And thank you for the support on the latest video. Go watch the latest video. Well, it's about the setbacks. It's about Sam Reed getting attention, and it's about something else. And I can't remember what it is. I recorded it at like 11 this morning. Have a good one, guys, and I will see you in the next one.